Hello Annal. In these videos, we are going to learn how to calculate squares very fast. I'll teach you few tips and tricks that help you calculate things in the matter of seconds. These techniques will come handy in big numbers starting from 11 onwards. You would be able to calculate three-digit numbers also very quickly. In our videos, we will discuss about numbers, squares of numbers starting from 1 to 125. We have divided the videos into three parts, so it's not too lengthy. So let's first start off with small numbers. 1 square. We all have memorized our squares, let's say till 10 in our tables itself. 1 square is nothing but 1 into 1, which is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square is 36. 7 square is 49. 8 square is 64. 9 square is 81. 10 square is 100. So now let's continue with 11 square. This is where the fun begins. We'll be exploring how to solve such questions with our tips and tricks. 11 square is nothing but 11 into 11. Normally, you would do the long method multiplication, but let's do it in an easier way. We'll be rounding off the number 11 to the nearest tens. Normally, we do so for the other numbers too. 11 would be subtracted by 1, making it a 10. And 11 here will be added by a 1. The same number is to be the net. So it becomes a 12. We'll be multiplying both 10 and 12, where we'll get 120. It's easier than multiplying big numbers. Now let's multiply 1 into 1, which is 1. So now we add them. So it's 121. 11 square is 121. Okay, now let's solve 12. 12 square again is nothing but 12 into 12. Let's round it off again to the nearest 10, which is 10. We'll be subtracting 2. So obviously we're adding 2 to the other 12, which is making it a 14. Now we multiply these numbers to get 140 and add it, multiply these two to get a 4. Now we add these two numbers to achieve our product 144. 144 is now the square of 12. 13 square. Let's do this a little more faster. 13 square is nothing but 13 into 13. Rounding it off, we take it to 10. Difference is 3. So we're going to add 3 to the other 13, making it a 16. So now we multiply the 16 and a 10 to give us the product of 160. Now multiply 3 into 3, which gives us 9. We add these two numbers, which gives us 169, which is the product of 13 square. 14 square is the same as 14 into 14. Closest number is 10. So 4. Again, we add 4 here, making it 18. Multiply these two numbers to give us 180, and these two numbers to give us 16. Add these two numbers to get our product 196, which is the product of 14 square. Now 15 square can be done a little more differently. The same rules are still followed, but this would make it a little more easier. 15 square is nothing but 15 into 15. Let's multiply the ones digit first, which is 5 5s are 25. Now the tens digit, 1 into the other number would be added by a 1. So 1 plus 1, which is 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. So your answer is 225. 15 square is 225. Let's take another example. Let's say 25. 25 square is 25 into 25. 5 5s are 25. Now 2 into 2 plus 1, which gives us 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. Again, 25 square is 625. Now let's take more new examples, bigger numbers like 55. 55 square is 55 into 55. Ones digit, 5 into 5 is 25. For the tens digit, 5 into 5 plus 1, which would be 6. 6 into 5 gives you 5 6 are 30. So 3025 is 55 square. Let's take an even bigger number, 95. 95 square is 95 into 95. Ones digit is multiplied, gives you 25. And the tens digit would be 9 into 9 plus 1, which is 10. 10 into 9 would give you 90. So 9025 is 95 square. Let's take an even bigger number, 105. 105 square is nothing but 105 into 105. Ones digit is multiplied. Ones digit is 5 into 5, which is 25. This time we'll take both the 10 and 10. So 10 into 10 plus 1. We'll take the remaining number, which is 10. So 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 into 10 gives you 110. So 11025 is the answer for 105 square. Now let's proceed with our other numbers. Before that, let's just fill these up. 11 square is 121. 12 square is 144. 13 square is 169. 14 square is 196. 15 square is 225. Now let's proceed with other numbers starting from 16. These will be continuing with our old trick, which is 16 square. This time we'll be rounding it off to 20 instead of 10, because 20 is closer to 16 compared to 10. To make it 20, we'd be adding a 4, and on the other hand subtracting 4 to make it a 12. Again, multiply these two numbers to get 22s are 12 twos are 24, 240, and 4 into 4, which gives 16. Add these two numbers to get 256, which is the square of 16. 17 square, done in the same manner, rounded off to 20. adding a 3. And so it would be subtracting a 3, making it a 14. 14 into 20 is 14 twos are 28 plus 280, and 3 into 3 gives you 9. So 17 square is 289. Let's do the rest a little more faster. 18. 18 square is nothing but 18 into 18. 18 rounded off to 20 plus 2. So here 2 would be subtracted, making it a 16. 16 and 20 are multiplied to get 16 twos are 32 and 20. So plus multiplying 2 into 2, which gives you 4. Add these two numbers to get 324. Same for 19. 19 square is nothing but 19 into 19 rounded off to 20, adding 1, rounded off, subtracting 1 as we're adding 1 on the other side, subtracting 1 getting 18. We'll be multiplying these two numbers to get 18 twos are 36, 360, and we'll be multiplying these two numbers 1 and 1 to get 1. Add them, get 361. 19 square is 361. These tricks can be further used for greater numbers, be it 2-digit, 3-digit, or henceforward. Now let's solve 20 square. 20 square is pretty obvious. 20 square is nothing but 20 into 20. So 2 twos are 4, 4 followed by 2 zeros. So it would be 400. Let's recall the numbers. 16 square is 256. 17 square is 289. 18 square is 324. And 19 square is 361. Now that we have got a hang of these problems, let's take a look at a few problems from 20 to 30. Let's take a look at 23. 23 square is nothing but 23 into 23. Let's approximate 23 to 20 by subtracting a 3. And let's add 3 on the other side, making it a 26. We'll multiply both 20 and 26, which is 26 twos are 52, making it 520. And 3 threes are 9. We'll add them to get, which is the square of 23. Now we've been using this magic trick so much. Let's understand the reasoning behind how we're solving it. We've been using the algebraic identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is the algebraic identity which is allowing us to solve such problems in such a manner. Let's substitute to understand how it is possible. A, let's substitute it as 23 and B as 3. So 23 plus 3 into 23 minus 3 is equal to 23 square minus 3 square, which is equal to 23 plus 23. 23 plus 3 is 26 into 23 minus 3 is 20, and minus 3 square becomes plus 3 square, is equal to 23 square. Let's take this here. 26 into 20 is 520 plus 3 square is 9, which is the same as this. Looking at this, we understand that this algebraic identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square is the backbone of this magic trick. So let's proceed to our final square, 28. 28 square is nothing but 28 into 28. We're rounding off it to 30 this time, which is a difference of 2. So we add 2, so here we're going to subtract 2, making it 26. 30 into 26 is 780. And 2 into 2 is 4. We add them to get 784, which is the square of 28. So thank you all for watching our video, and please do watch the other two parts coming forward.